other pre-seasons, there's been a lot more youngsters involved in the games very early on in the
younger players or fringe players.
Yeah, possibly. I don't think it'll be disrespected. Obviously, cup finals, haven't we? And you know, he knows how important it is to us. So I don't think he'll treat.
It's amazing like, how many people come out the woodwork.
COVID, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like all these extra club staff and board members and things all of a sudden. But
today they're playing a young team, so it'll be physical for them. It'll be.
Yes, thanks, Mark. Liverpool have arrived in Villigan to test themselves against. Just seeing Virgil van Dijk leading.
Jurgen's got other things and bigger things, and looking forward to that game.
We're quite lucky today because we're seeing something today that we don't normally see. That pre-season, and the only noise you're going to hear today is the players and the.
That's an interesting lineup straight away, wasn't it? There's about 8 players like the ball. You will see Conor Bradley as the right fullback come into a more central position.
Just trying to find Trent all the time, and Alexander-Arnold hitting those wonderful passes he does. That's a lovely ball by Diogo Jota and Robertson. And it's away in the end by Asta.
Well, really good from Liverpool, really good.
Today, here's Doak. Loves to get his head down, loves to go. And once he's gone, he is gone. And he's very unfortunate not to find the back of the net.
Well, that's what's exciting about the young man, isn't it?
It's tough when you get in there. It's a lovely ball on towards the hungry from Luis Diaz, who's off on the charge, and he gets the shout of go on, and he really does go on. He very nearly goes all the way. It's a good save by the goalkeeper.
Well, nobody really was forthcoming like out to him and to try and commit themselves and make the
for Lampert. Well, just had to keep an eye on developing your patterns of play.
Well, especially if you've got 1 or 2 new players as well. I think they've got to get used to the way that the game's going to be played for them.
Highlighted with Tottenham's game being called off yesterday when Liverpool and Manchester United last went to the Far East. They had their ground staff with them to prepare surfaces. Actually, because he was running into Luis Diaz and still managed to squeeze a pass down the side of him. Nicely done by Asta. Robertson concedes the free kick. Might have got himself a yellow card in a. Off goes Doak. It's a lovely ball by McAllister. And Doak with the touch. And Van Dijk managed to get the ball away to Doak. Support is arriving. McAllister's made a thunderous run into the box. Well, Gakpo. Well, he nearly kept it. He had the a bit of a stretch at the end. He didn't really get hold of it. Comfortably blocked. Luis Diaz. Oh, that's absolutely stunning. He has absolutely no right whatsoever to score that goal there, Luis Diaz. Just incredibly quick feet. And then the clarity in his mind to produce a finish of that quite better and better and better. Well, that's a little short and seized upon by Diogo Jota. And he somehow managed to squeeze it just wide of the post.
Well, he's onto it like a flash.
Well, that's short from Young. And won by Doak. And on towards Luis Diaz. And goes always against him. Liverpool have just seemingly, you feel, just switched it up a little bit.
Forward players, the better. That's hence the reason why you hit it first time.
The team that they have, as well as doing all the rest of the pre-season stuff that they do.
Long spells in most games.
Here's Luis Diaz. Cody Gakpo. Diogo Jota. Gakpo. And it took a deflection. He might have actually got a bit too much oomph behind that one because Karlsruhe came back into the game when we played the other day. That's not Gakpo again. That's a good challenge on him by Dietz. Bradley, the 19-year-old, very calm and collected in the young player now. That's what Conor Bradley's had an opportunity before. We'll look for now that he's back from loan. McAllister. Oh, this is broken for Doak. Jota will chase. The goalkeeper does just about enough initially, and somehow that stays out. The spin. Van Dijk gets a shout over again from his goalkeeper, and That's not the easiest ball for him to take, though. Put him in a little bit of trouble. Everyone's looking at the screen thinking, release him, release him. Dietz. Assume it was just a bang to his hip rather than... The first aid questions, send them in to go.
Yeah, I passed, yeah. Well, the amount of
areas again, but it's been exactly what you'd expect. Liverpool
figured a heck of a lot in the team last season, and you know, yeah, in that sort of situation.
There is Curtis Jones, who I think, out of anyone, you'd say ended the season better than anyone in a red shirt last season. And that's a sloppy moment, which is going to cost the goal. Adrian playing it out, McConnell trying to help it on, and immediately seized upon. He's being held, isn't he, as he tries to make the challenge. And a poor ball by Tsimikas as well. The goalkeeper is coming and gathering, and immediately getting Liverpool moving with Elliott. Salah will go now. Lovely ball inside Ita. Nunez is through the middle, and Kumas, and there's the ball for Darwin Nunez. Absolutely stunning. It all starts with an irresistible pass by Harvey Elliott, and Salah onto Darwin Nunez, and Liverpool score.
Mohamed Salah and Darwin Nunez, like the first game, gets Liverpool.
And will gather. Gomez. That's another physical challenge on Tsimikas, who was, looks like they were pretty much through the entirety of the first half. In the second half, it's Jones with the...
On this occasion, he made the pass inside him, did Mohamed. You're involved in maybe like what you think that you've been culpable of giving away there or thereabouts.
Played with a very high defensive line, and at the moment Liverpool are just
going to put it.
His Asta.
Didn't really see him at all as an attacking threat in the first 45 minutes.
Green didn't really get hold of the shot. That's Nunez. Elliott on by Salah, and Nunez breaks the lines again, and he produces a moment of wonderful skill and a third Liverpool goal. That's another really good moment.
He narrows the angle, comes out, makes it difficult. There's not a great deal of space.
To use one of football's oldest cliches, you've got to go across the goalkeeper there into the big part of the goal.
Big part of the goal.
Asta with the cross. It was charged down by Kwanzaa. It's offside surely as the ball is played forward. It has stayed down for now, the flag, and it will come loose, and it will be a goal. And Liverpool are not too pleased because they're absolutely... It is Greuther, who's playing a much more advanced role now with all the changes. And there's the pass and a finish of really high quality from Seeb. It's 3-3.
A real quality goal that. Liverpool caught on a counter. And it's a heck of a finish by Seeb, one of the substitutes. Set up perfectly for him. Just an invite to go.
Greuther again, and the pass is towards Seeb, who strikes and scores again. Well, the first was a really good finish. The second is equal to it, because he's caught it absolutely beautifully. He's turned this game round in a couple of minutes. That's a ball for Nunez, who's clearly onside here for Liverpool. He's forced very, very wide. The red shirts are coming in support, and Salah is there, and it's 4-4. And that's a really, really good finish, because he had to watch the ball and watch the post. But hey, that's what he does.
Well, just like